Welcome back to the Spreadsheet Addicts channel. Okay, today topics will be Google Sheet drop down list. So for this one, basically even I give you the link over here, you also unable to view it because it's private to only me. Okay, and for this purpose, I'm going to have a minimum of 2 sheets. Okay, so this is the sheet that's going to have the drop down list. So I will put under the column A. And also for the sheet 2, you put all the related informations for the drop down list. Okay, so let us begin with this one. Maybe we can start with the fruits names. Okay, so I just simply put the things like apples, okay, bananas, citrus, okay, durian, oranges, and then grapes, pineapples. Okay, so this is more than enough. Okay, so this one as a header, so I will just bold it. Okay, just for easy reference. Okay, from here we have done all the things necessary set up. Okay, so this sheet, if for more easy reference, I will rename it as a parameters. Okay, so this one is the one I'm going to do. Okay, as usual, when you need to do the drop down list, okay, you need to go to the data over here, and then you look for the data validations over here. This one, as you can see over here, and then click on it. Okay, so just wait for a while. Add rules. Okay, so you see this one. Okay, now I'm going to do different things. Apply range to sheet A1. Okay, is a drop down list. Okay, so there's a changes over here. Previously the settings is not like this, that's why it change all the time. From here, right, we're going to select the drop down from a range instead of the default one like this. Okay, you can keep adding. This one is directly enhance it. Okay, so let's have a look. Show help test. Okay, display style, chips, arrows. Okay, so put on the arrows or plain text like this, so we put the arrows like over here. Okay, so this drop down again is drop down from a range. Okay, so the range one we click over here, then we just select in the parameters here, and then we just click on this one. Okay, so select the range here. So from these ones, right, the best thing over the Google Sheet, okay, when you do the range like these ones, right, you just remove this one. Okay, it will get the end reference as long as like over here, right, by default 1000. Okay, let's say we adding to the 2000 row. Okay, this one will capture as a 2000 row, and so on and so forth. It will just go to the last row. Okay, so I put like this is okay, more than enough, and then press OK. So it's just back to here. You see, you come up all the things over here. Okay, so then you just click done. Okay, so just go back. So when you see over here, okay, here is all the things. So there's one more things over here. Let's say I just put like this is called the searchable drop down list. It's by default it's been built. Okay, so without any things needed over here, so you just can do anything you like. Okay, so from here just now, right, let's say I want to change this one. Okay, so just select over here, you see this one. Okay, so when I click over here, the apply range, let's say I want to apply from cell A towards the end of the row. So basically I just doing the same one. I just put called this one. Okay, without any numbers reference here, just click done. So it apply all together here. Okay, so let's see the powerful of the Google Sheet over here. From here, right, let's say I all of a sudden I just simply add other things, okay, other than fruits over here. Maybe I put the testing over here. Okay, so I purposely leave a space in between. Okay, so when we go over here, right, as you can see the range just now, I without putting the 1000 here, you just put add for me. Okay, so when I come over here, you see the testing over here, there's no space. Okay, so when we type over here, it will show nicely as per what we have been set over here. Okay, so let's say the sequence, right? Okay, let's say I change the sequence over here. Okay, so you see banana start first and then followed by apple. Okay, so it will follow as well over here. You click over here, right? See, this is how it works. Okay, so edit buttons. Okay, if you want to edit the buttons, so back over here, you can search, can do the things. Okay, advanced options, reject the input. Okay, so normally we just put reject the input if one other than that things, right? Okay, additional inputs, right? Let's say they add new value, you I'm able to add in the parameters first, then you can just put show warnings first. Okay, so the difference over here, let's say we change over here, right? Okay, of course apply to all. There's a big changes compared to the time I'm using. Okay, there was around a year plus I didn't go to the Google Sheet doing anything. Seems like there's a big change over here. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but it shows good sign over here. For example, I just put over here, you see this error. Okay, even will fall within the specific range, but it still allows you to do the things. Okay, so when you go over here, again, I just go to edit. Okay, so and go to the advanced options. Okay, so let's say I reject the input. Okay, now let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so if I put over here, so it reject directly. Okay, this is the things that, okay, so let's say I want to remove it. Okay, it allowed me. Okay, so I need to create one more cell, because I will click over here, right, it doesn't allow me to select the cell. Okay, so I need to select from here. Okay, from the cell, any cell, and then I just go over there. Okay, let's say I want to remove all of them. Okay, this will much simpler, just remove. It's as simple as that. That's for the Google Sheet drop down list. Okay, so that's all for the Google Sheet drop down list. Okay, so you can see there are much more things to do over here. Okay, of course you can do many things. Okay, you can straight work from here as well. Okay, instead of go to the data. Okay, so it's still doing the same things for you. Okay, so the interface greatly changed compared to time I'm used. I believe next time when I come over here, it will change, but the concept is remain the same. Okay, that's why I still able to explain to you what's going on over here, but the UI over here, right? Okay, so the interface over here for bring out the data validations is much more different compared to a year ago. So this one, it changed a lot. Okay, so let's say I want to select this one. Okay, of course I'm going to remove it. Okay, so remove the rules, so it back to the original, back to the square. Okay, just now I'm showing you this one is basically by default is 1000, and then also up to column Z. Of course you can add more over here. When you go to the rows here, see This is the add to the row, but that's the limitations for all the sheets over here, from sheet until end sheets, right? Okay, so the maximums, if I'm not mistaken, is 5 million cells. Okay, and each sheets over here, okay, this is one of the sheet. Okay, so you can only store 500,000 of cells. Okay, like for example this one, this is one cell. Okay, so over here there are how many cells over here? So basically there are 8 cells. Okay, so under column A8. Okay, from A1 to A8 there are 8 cells. Okay, so this is what we call cells. Okay, so you just bear in mind there are also the limitations for the Google Sheet. Of course, it's very good for those small enterprise or small business, especially small and medium enterprise. Okay, so this one is very good for you to do the things you want. Okay, and also it's a free, as long as you got the Google Sheet account. I mean, you got the Gmail, then you can automatically have this Google Sheet. Okay, it's free of charge. Okay, so because today's topic is why I just go for the Google Sheet drop down list is as the simplest things here, without getting the dependence one. Okay, dependence one we are using much more complicated case over here. So for the time being, we just stick over here, and then that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel.